Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Just Cork back again, and you see before you Randy Moss, Hall of Fame wide receiver who played mainly for the Minnesota Vikings. Randy Moss had double-digit touchdowns in 9 seasons and 1,000-yard seasons, over 10 of them. Randy Moss ended his career with 982 receptions with 15,292 yards total, totaling 156 touchdowns over his illustrious career. Known for his blazing speed and his ability to get vertical over any defender, Randy Moss is going to join a bunch of other legends on the video game All-Pro Football 2K8. We're going to see if we can give Randy Moss a championship, as he will lead the way with a bunch of other guys. I have tinkered with this team for a while, and the Lexington Top Guns are going to be a threat to anybody that we face. So hopefully Randy Moss will be able to get open and be able to make a number of great plays here, as you see some of the highlights of me just trying to put together a nice little reel for you guys to enjoy. So stay tuned for Randy Moss, the Lexington Top Guns, and our race to a championship. We're going to see how well he can do in All-Pro Football 2K8. And ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce the teams that we have here. This is the Lexington Top Guns. We are going to be led by Randy Moss, and then we're going to have Barry Sanders as our halfback. He's going to establish the run game for us. Quarterback, Randall Cunningham at his peak when he was with the Philadelphia Eagles. We're going to definitely see how well he can do here. We also got outside linebacker Greg Lloyd and the hard-hitting safety, longtime Raider player Jack Tatum. He's going to be on there. Then we got the refrigerator, William Perry. He's going to be on the D line with Dan Salamua. Salamua is going to sit shoulder to shoulder with the refrigerator, and we're going to see if we could do something there with him. Ken Norton Jr. is going to be the inside linebacker for us, while we've got Terry McDaniel at the cornerback spot. Then we've got Alvin Harper and Willie Galt to help Randy Moss out on the receiving end of things. So we're going to go ahead and get into the season as we load this thing up here. So the first game for the Top Guns is going to be the Atlanta Wasps. So we're going to be looking to see if we can hopefully start off the season on a right note. I had to go back and make sure that everything was set up properly, and thankfully it had been. I did modify it. It is a small tad more in my favor than it would be on the legendary difficulty, though later on I may bump this up to an 80 on everything there. So we're going to see how well things go. So if I end up winning too much, we're going to definitely kick it up a bit more. So the Atlanta Wasps are going to be our first one that we're going to be taking care of here. So that is going to be it. They have got all kinds of guys on their team, especially led by Willie Brown. They've got Daryl Johnson, Roger Craig, Todd Christensen as some of their big targets. So we're going to be seeing how well we do against them. This is game 1 of our season. Let's see if we can get Randy Moss some action today. And it's going to be a bit of a deluge in this one, as our first game is going to be at home versus Atlanta. The Atlanta Wasps come to War Memorial Stadium here in Lexington, so we're going to see how this is going to go. Hopefully, we got ourselves a good situation where we can stop them. Willie Brown, Drew Pearson, some of the top guys. The guy Daryl Johnson, Roger Craig, the two guys in the backfield we'll have to definitely watch out for. They also have Jim Harbaugh at quarterback, as we have Randy Moss and Barry Sanders. Our quarterback's going to be Randall Cunningham. We'll be looking to see if we can take advantage with our defensive prowess. We also have Willie Galt and Alvin Harper, a former Cowboy. We're going to see if this thing works out. So the Wasps are going to call tails on this one. As it is going to be tails, they're going to kick it, so we're going to take it on the south side. So here we go. I'm not used to getting the football first because normally the computer will take it themselves, but a little more strategy in this game than what I am used to. So I've had the game for about a week, and it's been pretty difficult to relearn the game after a long time not having it. As we get out to the 24-yard line, first down. We do have a big set of guys that play defense. The only real defender out there, as you see the corner. As we're going to try and run this one, Barry Sanders. He'll get 4 yards to start things off. As we have a good balance of offense and defense. That was going to be a good handoff there for Barry, and he's only going to get a yard out of that. Good tackle by the lineman. Trying to see what we can do this on third down. 3rd and 5. And Cunningham's got to get out of there. And they're going to track him down. 4th down now. Hostetler out there as quarterback. We're going to get ready as they're going to run it first off, and Jack Tatum's going to make the tackle, but not before he gets the first down and penetrates into Lexington territory. First down as Roger Craig took that one around the right-hand side and got a clear lane. 1st and 10 now, already in Lexington territory as the Wasps look to make some more plays here. That's going to be thrown over the middle and caught. And that's another first down. McDaniel tried to dive for it, but Jeff Hostetler made a good enough throw that that one caught. 1st and 10 now at the 37-yard line. They are driving. Offset I to the weak side. And that is going to be a dump off. And there is just no coverage out there right now as Roger Craig gets a 7-yard gain on that one. 30-yard line for them. And they're going to hand that off. Craig's going to find a hole, and Jack Tatum has to bring him down after 4. First down, Wasps. And they are killing a lot of the clock. Just 3 minutes left in the first, as that is going to be a handoff, and Roger Craig's going to go nowhere. Good tackle. As that was our defensive end that made that stop. Ronaldo Gaylor, who come off the line and nobody blocked him. And back to pass on this one. And it's going to be dumped off again to Craig. Craig's going to get a yard out of it. Good coverage by our D-backs. As the corner and the safety teamed up on that one. Craig only got a yard out of it. I do have the accelerated clock on here, so it is going to speed things up a bit as we go 3rd and 12 now. Back to pass on this one, and it's going to be thrown over the middle, and it is not going to be caught, so that will bring up the field goal unit. And they're going to kick this one. That is going to be up, in, and good. Beautiful kick there. 44-yarder, and that goes between the sticks. That'll give them 3 points. Atlanta. Eddie Murray with the big kick, and that's going to give them a 3-point lead. 3-0 now, Wasps. Gonna run this one here. Sanders is going to get some blocks here, but not really what he needed. Well, we got 1 minute left in the quarter. I'm going to throw that left-hand side. Willie Galt's got it. He's going to try and make a move, and he's going to get trucked. There's a big hit there. That was Willie Galt with the catch. That'll be a nice little 8 yards that we could have there. And I'm going to hand this off to Barry Sanders. Sanders will get big yards that time, up to the 40-yard line. So first down. And thankfully we had some good blocking there in the middle, and Barry was able to find the hole. And got past everybody just enough for the first down. Clock winding down here, so we won't have much time here. And will not have time to hike it. So that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Wasps lead it 3-0. Top Guns with the ball, though. Let's see. Might be able to pull some off here. As Moss is going on an out route, and he's going to tippy toe, stretch out, and he's got his first catch of the day. That's a big one. As the linebackers are right in there. 3-3 here for them. As that is a good handoff for Barry. Barry's going to get a good chunk, 8 yards. Randall Cunningham getting back to the line. This is the Randall Cunningham from the Eagles. As that was his prime. As that is going to be thrown, we're going to dump that off to Galt again. And he's going to get the first down. A good gain of 5 on that one. We're going to move Galt in motion. And he will be followed, and Galt will be able to lead block there. Sanders has got a good hole, and that's a big carry for Barry Sanders, as he's averaging 6 yards a carry. As that average is going up thanks to these big runs like this. Back to pass on this one. Cunningham. Oh, is going to run straight into the D tackle. I thought I could slide by him, but that wasn't going to work. 2nd and 13 now on a 3-yard loss on that sack. Edwin Ramos just fought his guy off. He was coming through. I didn't see it. And that's going to be a huge loss for us there. Back to pass on this one. Going to throw that to Galt. Galt's got it, and he's going to get carried across the sticks. 1st and goal now, as Galt was on that streak. This sack comes in now for Galt as Galt gets a rest. As Barry's going to run through the middle. He's got it. Touchdown, Top Guns. Barry Sanders with the dive was able to find it on the left-hand side, as the line did beautiful on the blocking. And the Top Guns will take the lead. As Barry gets the handoff, just moved left. Linebacker found him, but not fast enough. And they're going to go offset I, and that's going to be a big run attempt, but no gain. As Sanders has got 38 yards on the day, Craig has only got 12. We have a run-stop defense. Our D-line is set up to run stop. Our linebackers are also set up to run stop. It's our corners and safeties that are set up to play the pass. So if we can keep them in position, they should be able to do something good for us. 2nd and 10 now at the 32. As Hostetler goes back to pass. He'll throw that over the middle and just out of reach. He tried to throw that one to Pearson, and Pearson could not grab it. Just out of reach for him there. So now it's 3rd down. As Hostetler back to pass. Look, and he's in trouble. And down he goes. That's a sack. That was William Perry, the refrigerator. One of the few times you see a refrigerator go after the person, not the person after the refrigerator. And let's hand this off. Sanders has got a block. And he's got opportunity to get some yards there. 1st down, and a big one. As Barry Sanders had plenty of room to run that time. As he gets the handoff. The fullback came out of the backfield and made that happen. Now it's going to be a big handoff up the middle. Sanders has got some room. He's going to get 8 yards out of that one. The handoff again. Sanders has got it. He's got some room. He's almost there, out to the 30-yard line. He's going to toss that one out, and Sanders will have no room, so we'll call a timeout there. Moss could be an option on this one if the safety doesn't roll that direction. And he doesn't look like he's going to. He's going to lob this one. Moss Moss not able to get in position for that one, so it'll make it 3rd and 13. All right, gonna fake the handoff here and roll out. Culpepper going deep, and that is not going to find the target. That is incomplete. 4th and 13 now. As Willie Brown was over there, he made the stop as Harper just could not get in position for that. And looks like we are close enough for a field goal. So let's see if we can get it. This will be a 50-yard field goal. And that is going to be nowhere near close enough. So not going to work out. They're going to get the ball on the 40-yard line. Nate Conway just does not have that kind of leg. Stetler under center, offset eye. And back to pass, he'll dump that off. That is going to Craig. Craig will run back to the inside of the field. He's going to get a few yards here. 40 seconds left. Hostetler hikes the ball quickly. And it's going to be, nearly intercepted. Hostetler offset eye to the strong side. Back to pass here, and Hostetler's out of time, and he barely got it out of his hands. Incomplete. That'll make it 4th and 6. All right, we're going to roll out here. We're going to fire that one quickly to Moss, and that's going to be intercepted. So basically, we punted it. So Cunningham throws a pick on that one. Tried to get it out to Moss quickly, but did not happen. Cullen Gleason, the free safety out there, made that happen as he was on Moss, and Moss got cut off on that one. Use this one to probably end the half. As that is going to be a sack. Salamua just dove through the line, and there was a sack. I was trying to make adjustments. Okay. And that's how the half's going to end. Salamua dove at Hostetler's ankles, and he found him. And so Salamua's got a sack. As we look at the first half, 33 total yards for the Wasps, 126 for the Top Guns, 9 first downs for the Top Guns, and that has been the big story here. Barry Sanders was 70 yards and a touchdown, as it's been quite the feature here as the Wasps scoring their only points of the first half with that big field goal there. You see William Perry and Ramos with sacks in this one, so 1 apiece for the teams. Cunningham with 56 yards, Hostetler only 23 as Murray hit his field goal. Conway had no shot at hitting a 50-yarder. You see Barry Sanders is one of his many big runs he's had, as it was definitely fun to see him doing that today. Moss does have a catch for 15 yards, so it was good seeing Moss getting that catch. As you see another big carry from Barry Sanders. He's basically been our cornerstone so far, as you see the fake there, and then Cunningham throws the deep bomb trying to find Moss, but Moss undercut on that one, so that was an interception. Hostetler goes back to pass as Salamua gets double teamed, and there's a great catch right there at the sticks. Drew Pearson turned around and found the football, and then was able to keep it in bounds just enough to get about 9 yards out of it. Big package here for the Wasps as they're looking to try and run this up the gut, and they're not going to make it. That's a loss. 3rd and 2 as Roger Craig got shut down by everybody on the line that time. Trying to put Greg Olson there on the blitz if he can get back there. It's going to be a throw over the middle, and that is knocked down. They threw it right in the middle of the linebackers, tried to go to Christensen, the tight end, but he was not going to be able to handle that one. So that is going to be a 3 and out. We're going back to pass here on this one. Going to fire that over the middle, and oh, we were looking to the tight end, and he did not spin around for that one, as Cunningham could have found him for a big one there, but that did not happen. As Cunningham will hand that off to the only consistency we had, Barry Sanders, but that's only going to be for a yard, as he got shut down pretty quickly. All right, here we go. 3rd and 9 now. Going to go back to pass on this one. I'll fire that over the middle to Willie Galt. He's got it. That's a first down. Big catch there for that man. As Willie is going to be the one guy in the slot that's going to be a problem for defenses if we can open up that middle. The linebackers were stepping back to play zone, but Galt was over top of the zone faster than they could realize it. And they can make some things happen as Cunningham is going to run the draw play. Sanders will step over a body and get 7 yards out of it as he had to fight his way upfield. Albright will come in now. Try to move Albright to the other side here, see if we can get something going. Back to pass here. Albright is going to be open there on the right-hand side. He's going to get it. That's going to be a catch and a first down as Hostetler's had a rough day. 31 yards only for him. Cunningham's also had one. 87 yards for him and a pick. No touchdowns for either quarterback today, as they are definitely looking against the run right now. Now they're not. Had to hurry things up there, but could not get anything on the draw play as Cunningham hands it off to Sanders, and Sanders got a yard out of it. Back to pass here on this one. Randall Cunningham's going to go down. That's a sack. Oh, man, that's the man. Randall Printers. He come off the edge, and he fought just hard enough to get that sack. That's exactly what he wanted. See what we got this time. Hopefully we'll be able to get something better here. He's going to fire that one toward Willie Galt, and it just missed him. That was his 7th target, but just could not connect, as that would have been a touchdown for sure. Hostetler calling signals. Going to see if he can make something happen here as he goes back to pass. He'll throw that deep, and that is caught. That is Pearson again. Pearson is making an impact as he caught that one on the corner route. Drew Pearson with a huge catch there. Hostetler found him and launched it. Switch things up here as they are in split backs. And they're going to toss that one out to the right. Roger Craig is going to find no room to go anywhere, as that was a great tackle. Roger Craig has only got 8 yards as Greg Lloyd come off the edge there. Outside linebacker made a huge stop on that one. 2nd and 14 now as Hostetler stumbles on the drop back, and he's going to complete that one. That is going to be a first down. Drew Pearson again making an impact as he was on the short slant and in route as he found his way into the open field. They took advantage of there being no personnel on the weak side there, as that is going to be a handoff to Craig, and Craig is going nowhere. And that is going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. Top Guns lead at 7-3 over the Wasps, but the Wasps have the football and are trying to make something happen out of it. I formation strong to the right with 2 receivers left. Hostetler back to pass. We'll dump this off. And Craig is going to get nailed again by Lloyd. Greg Lloyd is over there. He's saying, no, Roger, no. Offset I with 3 wideouts out there, as that is going to be back to pass. Hostetler looking, that's caught, and that is a first down. Oh, the cornerbacks were not over there. Cedric Abrams was able to find that when he was on the out route, and he ran straight to the sticks. Edmonds tried to make something happen, but did not work out. 32-yard line now to spot the ball, as it is 6.5 minutes to go in this game, as Jeff Hostetler trying to see if he can lead his team to a touchdown. That's what they need. I formation. Strong to the left now. And that's going to be a handoff, and he juked out everyone, as Roger Craig made that happen. Finally able to get something there as he put the spin move on the linebackers. As Hostetler is going to pitch this one out, and that is going to be Greg Lloyd finding Roger Craig again. That has got to be the 3rd tackle for loss for that man today, as he is just all over the run game right now, as he spied Craig out quickly. 5 minutes left in the game, and Hostetler's got to put his team in the end zone, as that is going to be a handoff, and that is going to go nowhere, as Roger Craig taken down on that one. Craig only with 15 rushing yards. Sanders almost to 100 with 79. Blitz, 4.5 minutes to go, as they're probably going to have to go for it on 4th down if they don't get this, and they will get it, as Edmonds was not close enough to do anything there. That's going to be 1st and goal from the 9. Cedric Abrams again finds the football. Again, they threw that out route and just could not stop that pass. Hostetler behind center. He's going to hand that off. That's going to be open field, and Craig's getting into the end zone. Touchdown, Wasps. Roger Craig just did enough, as he got a lot of great blocking that time. Juked out the linebackers and just carried the guys into the end zone. So now the Top Guns have got some work to do, as that's going to be a big handoff for Sanders. He's got room, 8 yards. 2nd and 2 now, as Cunningham will hand that off. That's going to be a big carry. Sanders has got it, and he's near midfield already with 3 minutes to go. And hand that off. Sanders is going to get some room here, and that's going to be another 7 yards for Barry. 2:40 to go on the clock. As that'll be another handoff. Barry's going to get it, and he's going to get past midfield. 1st down. Trying to see if we can no-huddle this. Don't want to do it now, because Barry's tired. We're not going to run him down. We're not going to run him to death. Atlanta 40-yard line, so 40 yards for a touchdown to win the game. They go back to pass here. Cunningham's going to find a guy in the flat, to the right. Gibbs is going to get it. I'm going to change to the ISO, see if we get Sanders another good run here. 2nd and 2. And Sanders will get the handoff. He's got room, and he's going to get past the 25 here. That's a big handoff for Barry. Barry can't get through the line, though. Timeout. So 2 timeouts now. 2nd and 9. All right, going to go back to pass here on this one, actually. Going to fire that to tight end, and then he's going to drop it. Oh, we don't need that. 1:10 to go. A few seconds left here on the clock. We'll try to see if we can get this back to pass on this one. Fire that over the middle. Alvin Harper's got a catch, and that's a first down. First and goal now. Back to pass here on this one. Cunningham going for the corner. That is Alvin Harper. Did he get it? No, he didn't. Oh, he tried to hang on to that one. Tried to tippy-toe the corner. Just could not bring it down. Back to pass on this one. Gonna launch at the Moss. Moss is gonna jump up for it, but be a great catch inbounds, but not that far out of bounds. Back to pass here on this one. Cunningham can't go anywhere on that, so we'll just have to kick the field goal to tie this up. As that is going to be up, in, and good. Nate Conway able to tie this football game up. So we go to extra football. The Wasps are going to choose heads. Let's hope we get it. If they don't get it, then we have an opportunity. They will receive it. So now we just play what defense we've been playing. Keep them out of field goal range. Offset eye, and Hostetler back to pass, and he's in trouble, and he's going to run. He'll get 8 yards. Offset eye here out of the jumbo package, and there's going to be a handoff, and he's going to get a yard out of it, maybe a yard and a half, as Craig has got 26 yards. He does have a rushing touchdown, though, but so does Barry. Can we stop them on this one? And they will get upfield. That's going to be a good tackle there by Ken Norton Jr. as he caught him from behind, 49-yard line of Lexington. First down. I formation out of the jumbo package. Hostetler back to pass. He dumps it off. That is caught. That is going to be, looks like Daryl Johnson out of the fullback position, able to catch it out of the backfield and runs it upfield. First time we've called his name today. 36-yard line for Lexington. So it would be a long field goal if they got stopped here. As that's going to be a pitch out, and that is going nowhere but backwards. Back to the 42-yard line, a 6-yard loss. 2nd and 16 now. As they actually will run this, but it will go for 3 yards. That's it. Good tackle by the linebackers, as Naol was the man that made the stop. As that's going to be back to pass, he'll dump that off. And Craig's going to make a move, but he'll get to the 33-yard line. So it'll be a 50-yard field goal if they can make it. Ooh. And I just made a huge mistake there. Offsides on that one. Let's just make it a little easier for them. Why not? So 28-yard line, this will be a 45-yard field goal now. And this is going to be up, and it is going to be good. The Wasps will walk away a 44-yard field goal to win it. As Eddie Murray was able to find the uprights on it. A beautiful kick. And that is going to be it. The Wasps will walk away winners in this one. As the Top Guns, they just had their football hopes drowned in this game. So we're going to the post-game show here on this one. As it was a close game. Top Guns had the yards and everything, just could not get the scores like they needed. Sanders 120 yards and a touchdown today. The run game for the Wasps was just not there, but Hostetler in the passing was. As you see some of the highlights from the games there, just could not get that last drive to pan out. As you see Roger Craig able to run up the gut, he makes a great move and was able to get into the end zone. Hostetler ends the day with 122 yards as Cunningham ends with 107. As Murray able to hit both his field goals and wins it for the Wasps. As Roger Craig and Willie Galt had some good kick return yards today, but nothing really going for them. Galt 58 yards receiving as Pearson for Atlanta had 56. As the big day mainly for the Top Guns was the rushing attack from Barry Sanders. He was doing everything he possibly could, but not a lot of big action there, as Roger Craig will actually get player of the game. 6 attempts, 38 yards and a touchdown, 24 receiving yards for him. So that's how things are going to end in week 1 for the Top Guns. We're definitely trying to have to see if we can come back with a big win next time. Appreciate you watching. If you enjoy the content, like, subscribe, and leave a comment for me. And I'll see you next time. May God bless.